JM everyone. So today we'll be talking about Stellar blockchain and we will try to understand its technical architecture, core components, and its real world impact in this video. So first up, what lies in front of you is a very simple definition about Stellar blockchain if you want to understand it. So technically speaking, Stellar is an open source decentralized network which is designed to facilitate fast, low cost, and secure cross border payments. So Stellar is basically solving the real world financial problems that we must have seen in our day to day lives. While performing the cross border payments, we see high remittances, there are delayed settlements, and um, main problem is accessibility, where we can see a significant fraction of people worldwide do not have access to banks or financial systems even now. So Stellar is onto solving these problems, and now let's see what are the core components. First up, we have the network layer. Okay, so as you can see, as the name may suggest, the network layer comprises of the core protocol, and this is also where the heart of a blockchain, that is the consensus, lies. And Stellar's consensus is named as SCP, that is Stellar Consensus Protocol. I hope you know that Stellar already has like a mainnet, devnet, and testnet live. Now, talking about the data availability layer, this is basically a layer or a place where the focus is basically, on providing the accessible data to the applications which are interacting with a particular network. Now, first up, we have RPC, which refers to remote procedure calls. Now, RPC can be interpreted as, a protocol that allows the program to request a services, from the other program. In RPCs, basically the applications can actually send requests and can get data directly from the Stellar network. And what I mean with Stellar network, basically the blockchain nodes of Stellar. Now, second up, we talk about Horizon. So this is the API server um, for Stellar blockchain. Now, this will provide a user-friendly interface for the RESTful APIs, which the applications and users can directly use to interact with the network. Now, how this can be used? Let's perceive it. So, suppose you build a dApp and you have to make some API calls. So these API calls are actually associated with the data related to the transactions that you are doing. Okay, or something about your account balance, or something about the network activity that is associated with your particular address. So this is where the horizon works. Next, talking about indexers. So indexers are the services um, that store the processes and the data on the blockchain in an organizable and queryable format. So if you want to understand it in the Web2 or layman terms, the differences between the CSV and the databases actually, is there. Like, one is organized, one is very disorganized, one is easily queryable and accessible. So this is what indexers do. Next up, talking about the data tooling layer, the developer tooling layer. So, as the name suggests, this layer provides the resources and tools that the developers mainly need to build dApps, on the Stellar network or similar applications. So first up, as the name suggests, it's the software development kit, and it has the functions, packages, and libraries in different supported languages, which can support the development of applications on it. And Stellar, it offers two SDKs. One is for Stellar, one is for Soroban, and this can be also utilized for smart contract development further on this chain. So second one is CLI, command line interface. This is something we have most commonly used whenever we have been, building a sort of applications, websites, etc. So this is a very simple text-based interface where you can directly interact with the network, fetch some data, or submit some data with simple text prompts. In laboratory, it is also a similar tool which provides the interface for testing and development. Now, the most interesting part, let's talk about the application layer. Okay, so as the name suggests, the application layer, it focuses on the user-facing side and how the users, or the end clients actually interact with the network. So first up, the most common means is the use of wallets, definitely, because whenever you interact with any dApp, connect wallet is the most common button that you must have seen in all of them. So wallets will allow the user definitely to store, send, and receive Stellar assets. And let me tell you that Lumen, LUMEN, is the native currency of Stellar. So you must be, going to see this term being repeated quite frequently in this entire breakdown. Now, wallet selector is something like Wallet Connect that we have seen on the EVM based apps. Like, it allows you to switch wallets and use different types of wallets to connect to a app. Now let's talk about the Anchor platform. This is very crucial element of Stellar blockchain, and this will be repeated further. And in the beginning, we had covered that Stellar is solving the problems associated with the international payments, borderless payments. So this is where Anchor comes in, because Anchor is a trusted entity that actually issues the assets. Okay, these assets could be the fiat currencies on the Stellar network. Talking about the Stellar Disbursement Platform (SDP), this is designed to facilitate large-scale automated payments and disbursements on the Stellar network. And this can be, very useful for things like aid distribution and like somewhere large-scale payments are involved. Adding more to it, since we know that smart contracts are very crucial for a blockchain, so you can build smart contracts using Rust and Sorbonne on Stellar blockchain. So this was a brief overview to help you get started with Stellar blockchain and understand its core components. Make sure you check out the entire thread to deep dive into the concepts like Stellar's consensus protocol, the smart contracts using Sorbonne, and much more.